Hello everyone, this is Marcos Borja, Product Advisor of Downtown Toyota, part of Downtown Auto Group. Today we're going to talk about the 2026 BZ Woodland. I'm going to talk about what is the difference between the regular BZ. Let's go and check it. So in this video we're going to talk about the key difference between the BZ Woodland and the BZ. What makes the BZ Woodland different in comparison with the other electric cars in the lineup from Toyota. The first thing that you realize when you say the BZ Woodland is that this fender, it looks like a little bit more off-roading, right? Because this car is meant to be for overlanding. So that's one of the first impressions that you can notice when you take a quick look of the BZ Woodland. Another thing that I want to mention as well is the size. This car is a little bit bigger than the BZ, the regular BZ standard. Another difference in comparison with the BZ standard is that we have here the roof rails in order to have like a little bit more overlanding look. This one, in comparison with the previous BZ, in this one we have the rear wiper, and unfortunately in the BZ standard, and because of the design, you don't need that. But in this one, because you have a little bit more cargo area, you have the rear wiper. How we can notice that this one is a BZ Woodland? Because we have the badge here, and this special badge is from the BZ Woodland. Here in the rear part, what I really like is this taillight that is only one line. I think that this is basically looks like very futuristic, very sporty, and this is a nice touch from Toyota from the back seat. I think that the design looks amazing. Another thing that I want to mention as well, and the nice thing about the Woodland, is that we can find that we have a special cargo liner for the BZ Woodland. That actually the design is pretty nice. I really like this design. Also, all the winter mats and everything comes with the BZ Woodland cargo liner and the winter mats with this logo, and also it makes like a little bit more special, a little bit more overlanding. Another thing that we have here in the trunk is that we have a 120 plug. So in the case that you are doing camping or something like that, you have a place to connect it. So for example, for a fridge or for regular things that you want to plug. And another important thing that I want to mention is that the BZ Woodland, the towing capacity is 3,500 pounds. So that is another big difference in comparison with the BZ standard. Okay guys, so before to take this car for a test drive, let's go and talk about the interior. Jumping here in the BZ Woodland, the first impression is pretty similar to the standard BZ, but I feel like you have a little bit more room, and I feel that is pretty comfy. To be honest with you, it's pretty similar to the BZ standard. Let's go and check the rear seats. That I think that there is when you have like a big difference in comparison with the BZ standard. Jumping here in the second row of the BZ Woodland, like I say, we have a lot of leg room here, to be honest with you, and also in the headroom we also have a lot of room. Actually, in my personal opinion, I feel that you feel that the difference. Actually, I even think that is a little bit wider than the standard BZ. And also another thing that I noticed is that we have like here the winter mats like with the BZ Woodland logo. I think that is a very nice touch, because this one is a model that is completely different from the BZ, has its own like design, right? Also, I noticed that we have here, even that this one is an entry level, we have heated seat as well here. We have two ports, Type C to charge as well. It is very comfy, to be honest. I think that for long trips, the people that they are sitting here in the back, they will feel like very comfortable. And also we have Softex seats as well. So yeah, I think that for a long trip, this car is very nice. Okay guys, so we already do a quick look about the front seats and the rear seats. We also check a little bit of the trunk. So right now is the time. Let's go for a test drive. Okay guys, so one of the first impression to driving this BZ Woodland 2026, it is very comfortable, and actually I'm very impressed about the kick that the car has when you put your feet on the gas. Actually it is pretty fast. I actually you feel like it's pulled. For example, just let me show you. Right now we're in the highway and you feel like the kick that the car has. Like actually it is, the response is very aggressive, it's very fast. Actually, I was a little bit impressed about that, like the kick, because it's actually pulling me into the back, right? Pulling me to the seat. I'm not gonna lie, I was a little bit skeptical about the BZ Woodland, but right now that I'm really driving this car, I feel like actually why this one, price-wise and everything, right now in the Toyota lineup is the pricey one, basically. Don't get me wrong, but this one is the entry level in the BZ Woodland. And to be honest with you, it's very well equipped. We have like 2 wireless chargers, we have 360 camera, we have a lot of room here. But to be honest, I'm very impressive. Like the drive experience Right now I'm a little bit speechless. I don't know how to describe because it is very nice. And also, to be fully honest with you guys, I was a little bit skeptical also about the electric cars and everything, but this one actually, I feel that this is the future. That actually makes sense, like why everyone like is trying to go like full electric, and I think that the comfort and everything it is there. Talking about the range of this car, actually it is very impressive. It's one of the best in the lineup from Toyota in the electric car vehicle. With a full charge, you can go up to 452, of course, in optimal conditions. And this one is the entry level, right? If we go to the top of the line or the all-terrain car that we have, for that one, because it's a little bit heavy, because of the equipment and the feature, it can drop to 418, right? And also, what I'm very, very impressed about this car is the 375 horsepower. Actually, I was thinking because it's an electric car, it will be a little bit heavier, it won't be like too fast. But actually this car, the kick, I'm very impressed right now. How smooth it drives and everything. I feel that this car is gonna do like very, very well in the market because, in my personal opinion, it has everything. In comparison with the B-Set standard, I can say that this one, you feel that it's faster. You feel like the power is there. The B-Set Woodland, it is bigger, right? Size-wise and everything, it is bigger. But you feel that this car, there's a reason why it is separate from the B-Set, because the drive experience, in my personal opinion, I think that it is there. Talking about the regenerative braking, one thing that I noticed when I drove like different brands is that you feel that the car basically stops a little bit to you. But in this one, I don't feel it. I feel like Toyota actually, with the regenerative braking, we're doing pretty well, because it's like a regular driving and you don't feel that braking, like the car is braking for you or something like that to try to help you out. So that is one of the good things about this B-Set and the B-Set Woodland as well. So I really, really like it. So in order to do the regenerative braking, you have the paddle shifters here, and you can basically help you out to increase the power and also to decrease, because take in consideration that this car is fast. So having the regenerative braking, it will help you out to have a little bit more control of the car and not just using the braking. You can use like basically the gear to reduce the speed. I think that this car is built for customers that they don't fully trust in electric cars, but this is trying to demonstrate basically to the new customer that is a little bit skeptical about the electric cars, that the electric cars are not fun. The electric cars are not, for example, built for overlanding or for off-road, right? What I'm trying to say is that this car is basically the perfect example for this customer that is not like in the electric market yet, or don't see the value of the electric car yet. I think that this car is basically just to understand that type of customers and to demonstrate that this is a fun car, that this is a car that you can take for overlanding and you don't feel that you need like a gas car, right? Right now, basically all the brands and all the cars, they're trying to be like more environment friendly and everything. So that's why all the cars are trying to be like electric and to reduce the fuel consumption, that right now the prices are over the sky. So I think that we can take a couple of advantage with that. In my personal opinion, I also feel that this car is very good for city driving because it's very smooth. You have all the features. For example, you have like the 360 camera, you have sensors, that even that this one is an entry level, we have all the equipment and everything is there. So for city driving, even that this car is the bigger one that we have till today, because also we will have for the next year the 2027 Toyota Highlander full electric as well. In the meantime, right now is the bigger one that we have, and even though that is the biggest one size-wise, I think that is pretty comfortable to city driving. Right now that I'm here in the streets of Toronto, there's a little bit of traffic and everything, but I feel like very comfortable, and also for parking and everything, I don't have like any complaint with this car. Okay guys, going back right now to the dealership, I just want to mention that if you guys are in the market looking for an electric car, in my personal opinion, this car, the B-Set Woodland, it is a very good car. Some people are skeptical about this car because of the range and everything. This car already has like 452 kilometers range, so I think that this is well enough to go for camping or something like that. And also like the comfort of this car, in my personal opinion, I think that is pretty good. We have all the features basically. We have a 360 camera, we have sensors, we have heated seats, And this one is just the entry level, right? If you want a little bit more the bells and whistles, you can go for the top of the line, and you have like more equipment, like the panoramic sunroof, JBL audio premium system, and all of that. But I can say that this one is pretty well equipped. So saying that, guys, I'm Marcos Borja, product advisor of Downtown Toyota, part of Downtown Auto Group. So if you're interested in this car, please just give it a comment. So, or you have any question, also just leave it a comment. I will be very happy to respond to your questions. And don't forget to visit us. And if you want to go for a test drive, you can come here. You can book an appointment, and we will help you out. And we are looking in other cars as well. We can help you out, no problem. See you in the next video. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.